to bring us up to speed with what's going on in the state of Georgia. There has been 3 recounts now, but not much movement in terms of the overall vote count.
No, that's right, Pete. Welcome back. Last time I saw you was on the mall in Washington, I recall. Isolation and everything. Well done. Look, yeah, it never ends. It never ends, does it? So Georgia has had another final recount, and they're going to recertify the results, which will be a Biden victory again by about a similar margin, about 12,000 votes. So, it's been very, very lively in Georgia in the last 48 hours. With Donald Trump's rally, of course, we had him calling on the Georgia governor to actually persuade legislators to change the result through the electoral college votes. Anyway, a court has really shot down their efforts today in Georgia, and also, Pete, in Michigan as well. So 2 states where Trump legal team has had big rebuffs today. I mean, it's not going to stop them continuing to try, of course, but they're big losses today.
Yeah, so where does he go next?
Well, look, I think he's just going to keep trying every possible angle he can until next Wednesday, Australian time, which is 14th of December. That's when the Electoral College formally does their vote. You can't really imagine that he would go beyond that because there doesn't seem to be any point at that point. But I think what you'll have, the final outcome here, Pete, is more likely that Donald Trump will never concede he lost the election fairly, but of course he will leave the White House.
One of the interesting things, and I'm sure you're finding it very interesting as well, William Barr, Cam, ever since he said that only last week he said that it didn't look like there was anything to suggest widespread vote rigging, there's been this question mark over whether the Attorney General would in fact stay as the Attorney General. Is there any update on that, Cam? I read this morning that he may well jump before he's pushed.
Yeah, now look, this has been so much happening there because William Barr, of course, very much angered the president when he said they found nothing to overturn, no evidence of fraud that would overturn the election. And Donald Trump replied by saying, if he asked if he still had confidence in Barr, he said, ask me in a couple of weeks, which seemed to be fairly ominous that Barr might get the heave-ho. There's a story in the New York Times today saying that Barr is thinking about leaving early, but since that was published, he's now denied that and says he's going nowhere. And really, in the end, I mean, the administration is only in there for another 7 or 8 weeks,
yeah,
so
right.
it's not really that important either way. But perhaps William Barr wants to go out on his own terms. If he feels that Donald Trump might sack him, then that's the situation. But I mean, some people have said to me in Washington, it's not that bad to be sacked by Trump at this late stage in the administration because it gives them more of a post-political career.
This is true. Meanwhile, coronavirus is continuing to hit new records, now above 200,000 a day.
It's really extraordinary, and it never seems to go down at all. 200,000 plus a day. You're getting deaths that are 2,250 a day average at the moment. Very, very high stuff. And with obviously Christmas coming on, there's not much. It's a strange split screen moment here in America, Pete. The coronavirus is really genuinely out of control. Of course, we've got very exciting news about vaccines, which injections could start to certain people as soon as the end of this month. So it's a really strange moment in America where people are very fearful of the virus. It's going crazy, but they know somewhere down the track help is around the corner.